On this episode, we're going to be taking a look at and doing a tasting review of Libélula Joven, right here on the Tequila Hombre, coming up next. Hello and welcome to this episode of the Tequila Hombre, where today we're going to be taking a look at and doing a tasting review of a Joven tequila. It is from Libélula. But first, I know I did that video on aging, and some of you have joined in on the group aging project. Well, here we are, just coming up to about 2 weeks. And if you look at the color of the Blanco now, it's a nice golden brown to it. And actually, I did a little tasting of it, and it's tasting like a really nice reposado right now. So we're going to give it a few more weeks, and I'll keep everybody updated on what's going on with it. But right now, it's got some really nice flavor. It's just starting to get some of the vanilla and caramel coming through on it, with really light oak flavor added to the beautiful Blanco, the El Mexicano. So this is definitely starting to taste good. So we're going to shoot for either like an añejo or an extra añejo on this. So I'll keep you guys posted on the videos as we go along. All right, so now today we're talking about Joven. It's Libélula. Libélula means dragonfly in Spanish. Now this is kind of an interesting brand in that it is the only expression of this brand that they make, and we haven't gone over Jovens yet, but this Joven is a blend of Blanco and Reposado. So when we get into how it's made, it's going to be kind of interesting because they make each of them differently, and they blend them. So it's actually made at a distillery called Bonanza, which is owned by the sons of Carmen Villarreal, who is the owner and CEO of Casa San Matias Distillery, and they built a distillery right next door. So it's her sons that own the distillery, and this was their first tequila ever out of that distillery. Now they have 2 tequilas, and it's still made out of the same distillery. Although if you look in Tequila Matchmaker, it says it's a different distillery. It's not. It's still out of Bonanza, which is NOM 16004. So it's still at the same nom. It hasn't changed, and they're working on getting that fixed. All right, so enough a little about the brand and stuff. Let's get into how this tequila is made. All right, Libélula Joven is made at NOM 1604, which is Destileria Bonanza. It is located right next to Casa San Matias' distillery in Ojo de Aguas de las Tias in Jalisco. The master distiller is Marco Rodriguez. They use Weber Blue Agave from the Highlands. And now this is where things get a little tricky. For the Reposado, they cook using hornos, stone brick ovens, and for the Blanco, they take the piñas and cook those using an autoclave under high pressure. Then they use a roller mill to extract the sugars from the agaves for both of them. They're fermented in stainless steel tanks. And then for the Reposado, it is 2 times distilled using a copper pot still. And then for the Blanco, it is distilled using a column still. Then the Reposado is aged 8 months in used white oak bourbon barrels. And of course, the Blanco isn't aged at all. So then they take these 2 tequilas and they blend them together at 75% Blanco, 25% Reposado. And then they bottle them in liter bottles. And the lowest price I could find online for a liter bottle is $19.99, which is a really good budget option if this tastes as good as it sounds. Now, one thing I also wanted to share with you is that the price that I found this for when I purchased this was around $22. So you may not find it for $19.99, but it's somewhere in the $20 to $30 range, which still makes it a fairly good budget option. All right, so let's get into the tasting portion and see if this is going to be a great bargain for the price. All right, going up top to our pour cam, I am using the Denver and Liley glass, which I'm really liking a lot. And if you're interested in checking those out, I'll put a link to it in the description below, so you guys can check these glasses out. They're spent 2 years developing these things for agave, and I'm really enjoying it. I like it. I hate to say this, but I do like it better than the Stazel that I've used in so many videos. All right, so let's pour a little bit of this in the glass. There we go. And let's go up top and see what it looks like and do our tasting. All right, taking a look at what this looks like in the glass. Wow, it coats the glass really nicely. You see the legs and tears coming down on the glass. It's going to have a nice, buttery, oily mouthfeel to it. It's going to coat the mouth nicely. The tequila itself is a light straw color and crystal clear. Looks beautiful. All right, so let's see what we get on the nose on this. Oh, I'm definitely getting the cinnamony, sweet cinnamony baking spices from the cooked agave up front. Smells really crisp and clean. Getting a little light fruitiness from it, like orange, like citrus. I'm getting hints of vanilla coming through on it as well. And a light bit of caramel mixed into that. It smells really nice. Let's see what this thing tastes like. Nice oily mouthfeel to it. Coats the mouth nicely. Getting that sweet cinnamony cooked agave coming up front. And then in the middle, getting some like orange peel. So getting some citrus with a little bit of the bitterness in it as well from like orange peel. And then I'm getting some vanilla right after that. And on the finish, a light hint of sweet caramel. Very easy to drink. I'm not getting any burn at all. So as you guys would say, this is really smooth. This is a really nice Joven. And for $19.99 price, or even the $22 I paid for it, definitely something I'm going to keep on my shelf. Definitely a great value for the price. So if you find this and you get a good price on it in your area, buy it. This thing would be great for mixed drinks as well. For Palomas, I'd use this for a Paloma easily. For margaritas, for any tequila cocktails, a liter for $20-something, definitely well worth it. Grab it. You won't be disappointed. I promise you. All right, so there you go. I would rate this 4 agave. It's a definite must-have on your shelf, especially if you enjoy cocktails. This would be great for making cocktails, but it's also a really nice sipper for the price. I am really surprised. So there you go. If you've tried Libélula, I'd love to hear what you think. Did you think the same thing? Did you find the same flavors and stuff that I did? Were you just as happy with it as I am? Comment below, let me know. If you've seen any other tequilas that you'd like for me to do a review on, comment below, let me know. I'd be more than happy to add them to the list if I can. And more importantly, don't forget to click the subscribe button right here, because if you subscribe, you comment, and you like the video for the information that I shared, you increase your chances of winning one of the great prizes, and we're getting really close to giving away a bottle of the Lot 42A Fortaleza. All right, so make sure you subscribe. Make sure you click the like button for the information I shared, and more importantly, don't forget to comment. Okay, and until next time, like I always say, life is too short to drink bad tequila. Salud.